Chapter 6 Mexican Jose and Filipino Jose. Where's your green card? Mexican Jose was asking me. We were sitting in the very back of the room. It was seventh period science class, and Mr. Album was doing his best to keep everyone awake. Huh? I snapped back, totally confused. What? In my classes at Crittenden, there were only two Joses, Mexican Jose and Filipino Jose. Me. Your green card, Mexican Jose said, before pulling a plastic-covered card from his back pocket. It's a card you need to bring with you to school, if you're an immigrant. I remembered the short television ads I'd been seeing at home playing over and over again. The ads were about Proposition 187, a ballot initiative that sought to ban illegal people from using public services. The 1994 race for California governor was engulfed by Proposition 187. The Republican incumbent, Pete Wilson, was arguing that it was unfair for Americans to support illegal immigrant children attending American schools, costing taxpayers $1.5 billion a year. I remembered being confused by that ad. I didn't know who illegal immigrant children were and couldn't conceive of what $1.5 billion represented. Wilson said that his opponent, a Democrat named Kathleen Brown, would rather spend money on illegals than take care of California's children. The ad ended by asking, "Where do you stand?" Whenever illegals were brought up in the news, either on television or in the newspapers and magazines, I scoured at the library. The focus was on Latinos and Hispanics, specifically Mexicans. It wasn't about Lolo and Lola, or Uncle Roland and Uncle Conrad, or Lolo's younger sisters Flori and Rosie. It wasn't about me. I didn't know that the immigration law that allowed my Filipino family to legally come here is the very same law that created illegal immigration as we know it. While the 1965 Immigration and Nationality Act benefited Asian immigrants, it put Latinos at a disadvantage. Before 1965, immigration from Mexico and other Latin American countries were largely unrestricted, and there was a government guest worker system called the Bracero Program that permitted millions of Mexican nationals to work in the U.S. The dissolution of the Bracero Program and the enactment of the 1965 immigration law created an illegal immigrant problem where there had been none. I knew none of this as Mexican Jose showed me his green card. All I knew was I was not Mexican. I guess you don't have to worry about your green card, Mexican Jose told me a couple of minutes later. Your name is Jose, but you look Asian.